Could spend time and just soak and enjoy every single bathroom. When you turn the corner, you're gonna be like, ooh, 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 mood. Okay. Hey guys, I am out here in the heart of Dallas, Texas, located in the Trinity Grove area, and this home behind me is one of the most uniquely designed homes that I've checked out in a while. It's super moody vibes. It's a contemporary, modern, architecturally exceptionally designed home. Now, I can't wait to show you. If you can't tell by the outside, it's already giving unique vibes. Let's take a quick look on the inside so you can see if this one's gonna be the next one for you. Now, just so you can see the other side, it gives really squared off, but once you get on the inside, it gives a lot of curves. Now, I kind of like that it gives that dark, moody vibe. It stands out from the rest of the homes in the neighborhood. And as soon as you step in, even though it's moody on the outside, it's really kind of light and bright on the inside. Now, there is still their pops. I'm gonna show you in the kitchen. Definitely give you moody vibes, those contemporary vibes. It's a lot of arches in here, straight line, but a mix of arches. So you can tell that whoever designed this was just putting their architectural kiss on this, and has a little courtyard. There's so many things in this house I can't wait to show you. The third floor is a little flex space that has a third floor balcony. Just all of the things. I just really kind of love the little details that they put in throughout all of this. So let's take a quick tour. I guess I want to start with the kitchen because I was talking about it and I really enjoyed it the most out of every part of the house. So we're gonna start there. Then we'll take a tour of the rest of the main floor. There is a primary on the main floor. We'll go up to the second and the third level where you guys can see just how they have set it up for you guys. And every bathroom in here gives a vibe, gives a literally vibe. Like, I could spend time and just soak and enjoy every single bathroom. When you turn the corner, you're gonna be like, ooh, 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 mood. Okay, so let's start in the kitchen and we'll work our way around. Just a little arch on the fireplace. Just love it. It has 3 fireplaces in this house. So, like I said, the kitchen brings back the dark, moody vibe. It's a chef-style kitchen. There is a pot filler, and it is a 5-burner stove, gas stove. There you go. But it's just dark on dark, but in like the most cute and complimentary way. So it's more of like a dark kind of brown wood tone on the cabinets with the waterfall edge of the countertops, which is like a dark, smoky, black, gray look to it. But it is a long island, as you can see. It's a 4-seater comfortably, where somebody can be here, you know, cooking, cleaning the dishes or whatever, but also entertaining, because you see you have full, just open access to the living and the raised dining area, which I kind of like because you don't see that often in homes where the dining area is on a platform or raised up. You mostly kind of see where things are synced in, but this one is actually raised up, giving a little bit of a platform, and it's accentuated by that unique chandelier. So let's keep taking a little bit of tour around. Like I said, we're gonna stay in the kitchen. You can kind of see, like I said, it has a pot filler, it has an under cabinet lighting. This backsplash is gives like a reflection. So I don't know what it's called, but it's a mirror look on the backsplash, which just gives, like I said, that contemporary vibe in a home, that modern contemporary look. And again, the archways as well on the throughout the home. So this just defines the space of it being more of a drinking, coffee bar area, separate from the main kind of kitchen space, but still a part of it essentially, because it's just right here, but just in a designated area. Then you have your walk-in pantry right off of the kitchen. Like I said, full-size walk-in pantry. Great for someone who is looking to store a good amount of things or food in your pantry. You have access, and it's full walk-in size. And then you have your refrigerator nook. What is also super unique about this is that the kitchen is right across from the first floor courtyard. So this house does have a courtyard that leads into the main backyard. So you can access the courtyard from here. You can access the courtyard from the primary suite. You can also access the courtyard from the dining living area. So you can easily be entertaining guests inside and outside. You can open this up and get a full indoor outdoor feel for this home. So you can, see you have how you can easily entertain in this home and fill it with people. There's a lot of space on this main level, so you can easily entertain a lot of people on just this main floor. So, all right, let's move on down to, like I said, this raised platform dining area so you guys can get a better look of just how it looks. And then, as I showed you, that gorgeous chandelier up there just kind of steals the show in that dining room area. As soon as you walk through the front door, you see the dining room, you see that huge chandelier, unique chandelier. I don't see that often. And then, as I said, we're into the dining space. I'm so sorry. We're into the living space. And they have it set up where you can easily and comfortably sit a large guest of people seated around this electric fireplace that's just tucked away in this cute archway nook. I just love how they built that out and just added a little bit of extra design instead of having it flat when it's on each side is complemented by those sconces that give that, like, not traditional, but that contemporary look with, again, another arch over there. You have your lighting on the wall that go across the top to add additional lighting throughout the room. And then I wanted to talk about also these sconces that give that curvature. Like I said, the outside gives like it's a straight line kind of. The outside gives really industrial, but the inside gives contemporary modern. So it's a full you. It's a full you. So I'm going to show you. They do have space for a full washer and dryer area downstairs. It's across from this little bench. So it is a built-in bench that you kind of have as soon as you walk in, and you can just kind of sit down. I thought that was kind of cool. Just a little seating area, additional seating area that's already built into the home. And then you have a half bath down here. So you do have a nice size half bath. Again, every bathroom is super moody. You have your dark cabinets here with the dark countertop. And then they have a black toilet. So, okay, tell me that that's not moody, because that's super sexy and it's giving moody. So let's keep on moving so I can show you the rest of the bathrooms, because that's just a little taste of what it looks like in this home. So we're scooting on across the living room and the kitchen. And like I said, you have a lot of natural light because you have this courtyard right here on the main floor. We're gonna go right on into the primary suite. So, like I said, you have access to the courtyard from the primary suite. You have a huge primary suite where you could easily put a king size bed, extra seating area, and then I said it leads into your primary bath, which we're gonna get into because I want to show you guys that and see your reaction. Maybe not see it, but hopefully give you a reaction to this primary bath. But right behind the bedroom is the closet, so you just walk straight into it. There isn't a actual door that separates it as far as closing it off so people can't see in, but it is tucked away right behind, so you have to be purposeful into wanting to come into this space in this closet area. And it is from the full length of the bedroom, so you get plenty of closet space, which is already custom built in for you. So again, here is where they've put the electric fireplace. Like I said, there's 3 fireplaces in this home. I already showing you one out there. Here is the second one, and there's another one on the second floor. I really like what they did here as far as adding a little bit of design and bump out for the wall to place the fireplace. And it also just gives it a little bit of extra design to the room. So it's not just against a flat wall, giving it that more, like I said, contemporary design. They did add a barn door to separate the bathroom, usually to help, save space. And when I show you how we're going to take this corner, so this is your water closet, this is your toilet, but then this is your bathroom. That, you guys, is the main suite bathroom. So let's get into it. Let's touch this sink. As you can see, it has a beautiful leaf shaped sink. Again, those dark kind of brown wood cabinets complemented with the dark countertops, giving it that moody look. And then you have your black, but I believe it's a black ceramic, but I could be wrong, but it looks like a black ceramic tub, which again, sometimes you guys, you just don't see black toiletry items. Like I said, the sink, the toilet, the tub, we've seen how they've really been bringing in that dark but moody, but also just luxury feel throughout this home. Really love how they run the tile vertically up from floor to ceiling, giving you just a little bit of extension to the room, making the room feel bigger. It does also have shower heads on both sides, so you can still consider this as a wet room. You can just use this space for your shower. You wouldn't have to step up and utilize the actual tub, but there is a drain so you can, let the water out. You don't have to have necessarily anything to separate it. So I just wanted to give you guys that look of how moody this primary suite is. And it's nice because, like I said, if you're an entertainer, if you're a person that you want to just have a guest over and y'all enjoy the courtyard and then come right into the bedroom, hey, this house is giving that. All right, now we're going to go up to the second. Ooh. Now we're heading on up to the second floor. All right, now before I go, I wanted to show how they did add the strip lighting to the underneath of the stairs. So on both levels, they have a strip lighting that just adds a little bit of more additional lighting and as to the stairs as you're walking up. I thought that was super unique and super cool because that's just not something you see all the time. But that strip lighting serves a purpose, but also as a unique design. So as we're on the second floor, I like the railing. Like I said, really kind of gives an industrial feel, but also, contemporary because it does have those clean kind of straight lines. Then once we moseyed across the catwalk, we enter into the third living space. So you have a huge secondary living space. It's kissed by this huge chandelier, which matches the theme and the design of the rest of the home. They do carry the arches all the way up throughout the house, so you see the arch design throughout the home. And again, that is the third fireplace that I had mentioned in this home that rounds out all the fireplaces. But a great comfy place to enjoy TV time or games or just entertain, or it's just like if you love the natural light and it's a great space for reading or whatever you would like to use. It's a great flex space to use this little separated area from kind of most of the main house. It goes, like I said, loft over to the first floor living area. So you don't have that noise separation, but it is great to have a little bit of separation from the rest of the house. All right. Now, right across from the living spaces, you have 3 generous-sized bedrooms. I'm going to take you into them so you can kind of see what they're like. But most of your bedrooms are going to be on this floor besides your primary bedroom. So there you go. There's one. Like I said, they're just pretty much next to each other. I'm going to take you into the bathroom because there is a bathroom separating the bedroom. So here is one of the bathrooms. And again, you see how they've just brought in that kind of dark colors, dark, moody look. I feel like I'm in a speakeasy. And every time I step in one of these bathrooms, this one is just a shower, so no shower tub combo, but a nice size walk-in shower. I do love the two-tone because they do complement each other very well. And one thing about this bathroom, like I said, it is between 2 bedrooms. So this gives access to the bedroom that we just walked out of. And then on the other side of this door is another door that gives access from the other bedroom. So it's kind of a Jack and Jill, but also is shared with the hall bath. So there's multiple accesses to this particular bathroom, but it can be easily, if somebody's wanting to use it, can lock the other spaces so that they can have full access and range to that bathroom. So, and this is your third bedroom. So the fourth one is on the third level, and it does come with a full bathroom up there. So it would be considered a little bit of a private space up there too, but it also does have the third floor patio or balcony up there as well next to a bar. So, all right, so this is your full third bedroom. And then right around this corner, there is a little nook. You can easily put seating. One of the things also, the chandelier, I'll have to capture that, show you guys at the end of the video. That chandelier is a huge chandelier, but like I said, easy put some little seating over there, and that could be a nook, or you can even put a desk over there and can be considered a little office space. So we're rounding it out. We're going up to the third level. Okay. All right, in the same type of railing on the third floor. And then the first room that you see when you enter on the third floor is that full-size bathroom. Again, same kind of towel choice, but in a different design. So they have a little bit more of the dark at the top, and it's a little bit more lighter and cream on the bottom, but we're gonna take a look inside. So they did they did black cabinets, black countertops, black sink, black faucet, black penny backsplash, which is also carried into the shower. So this is a huge shower, easily can fit one or a few people in here. But it said the penny backsplash. There is a rain head in here. And it is a handheld shower in here. And then also, it's just kind of a little space. So I could easily see you putting a little hook up here to hang your robe or your towel, maybe a little seating area for when you come off and you want to just sit down and just dry off, or just have a little space where you can like put your candles and a little plant. Cute little nook for something like that. Like I said, you then are greeted by the bar. It is a wet bar, so you have a wet bar. Like I said, this home is an entertainment haven. You can entertain from the first floor all the way up to the third floor. You have a wet bar that you can easily put a little wine fridge or something like that. And then you have access. All this natural light is coming from the doorways to the third floor patio. So there is two doors, two French style doors that go out to the main third floor patio. And then there is the fourth bedroom. So here is your fourth bedroom. All right, now guys, y'all already know, if you're interested in this home, or if you're like, hey Sarena, that was gorgeous, I think I want to check this one out, or I want to check out something in this area, because of course, I'm finding out that there's a theme in this little neighborhood, that there's a lot of luxury homes at a pretty reasonable price. And you're going to be surrounded by other luxury homes. This Trinity Groves area has been developing for quite a few years now, and there's just been turnover of more and more development in this area, and it's just been stretching from downtown Dallas all the way over to this east side of Dallas, which is the Trinity Grove area. So if you're interested in this home, or you're interested in seeing a home just like this one, my information is below. I would love to help you get into your next home. This one is beautiful, but if you want to see some other ones, I would love to help you. Can't wait to talk to you guys later. See you later. Peace.